Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we'll bring to you just on Baba Ijesha Princess's minor case, which is still ongoing in court. Well, the new development now is that there's a new story that Baba Ijesha is just telling the court now, and is claiming that this is not an afterthought and this is not a story he was told by his lawyer. Baba Ijesha will just claim that everything acted out in the video that has been making round on social media ever since the case came out to the public was just mere acting, and it was himself and Princess who were directing movie. He said the reason why he didn't tell the court ever since the whole matter started was that it was not himself, he didn't even know what he was doing, and that now is the best time to let the court know that they were just acting. Baba Ijesha went ahead to explain to the court that he received a call from Princess that they should work on a project together, and that this project was a project for Lagos State, which they were going to portray a rape scene in it, which he agreed to. There was no script given to him, but it was explained to him by Princess that this is how you are going to act out, this is what you're going to do with the girl. Baba Ijesha also stated that Princess had told the young lady what she was going to play out, how she was supposed to act around Baba Ijesha. No matter how Baba Ijesha touched her or tried to kiss her, she was just meant to cooperate and act according to the script and how Princess had told her to act out. And to his greatest surprise, 8 men came into the room and started harassing him, beating him up, saying that he was trying to rape the young girl. He was surprised, he was dumbfounded, he didn't know what to do or what to say. And this was the reason why he didn't tell the police officer who came to arrest him afterwards, and he didn't tell the court all the while. He even went ahead to explain that the statement which he signed was not a statement that was written by him. It was a statement that was already written by someone else, that his Princess had given the police officer his information and everything about him. He was just told to sign. In fact, he went ahead to explain that after doing all of that, he was hoping that he was going to be released, as that was what he was told. He was told to admit that he did all this thing, he defiled the young girl at age 7, and by saying that it was going to be released, not knowing that they were going to use it against him. Well, these were the words of Baba Ijesha, which sparked a lot of reactions. See Baba Ijesha right now, word for word, this is what he has to say. Baba Ijesha said in his words, and I quote, "On April 19, 2021, Princess sent me a message that she wanted to start a production and she would like me to play the role of a lover boy, which I replied okay. She said I was to play the role of a lover boy, adding that she wanted to surprise people that I can also play normal roles. She said the story is about rape and she wanted to tell the story in another dimension," he said. The defense counsel tendered before the court a printout of WhatsApp message between Princess and the defendant, which was admitted into evidence by Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo. This is the judge presiding over this matter. According to Baba Ijesha said he asked Princess for the movie location, but she told him to come over to her house. In his words, "Before I entered, Princess met me at the balcony that the movie production was a Lagos State project, adding that the state wanted her to be the face of anti-child molestation. She told me to improvise and create a story by myself. I told her the house was dark when I entered. She said we should rehearse, that she would use her phone. Princess told me to kiss and suck the breast of the child, adding that the dress the girl was wearing was purposely for the role the girl wanted to play. She would leave the room so that the child would not be shy to play out the role. All those things we were seeing in that video is just acting. My lord, check my record. When it comes to acting, I can kill myself and die for acting. She was the one directing and filming my angles," he said. This was Baba Ijesha speaking. Baba Ijesha told the court that he and Princess were directors of the movie, adding that she told him he could act out the scene in the kitchen as well. In his words, "She told me I could go into the kitchen as well. She told the girl in question, 'You remember what I told you? When I leave the room now, act out your role perfectly.' The girl removed my shoe and I started acting out my role. I romanced her based on the movie role Princess gave me. As I was acting with the girl, kissing and licking her fingers, I was also whispering to her, 'Hey, do not look at the camera.' Suddenly, I saw like 8 people, including Princess, enter the room and started beating the girl. I even thought it was part of acting. She beat her and said, 'Idiot, is that what I asked you to do?' One of the men gave me a blow and alleged that I raped the girl. He said. This was Baba Ijesha explaining. The defendant further told the court that he was shocked when he was being beaten and thought that the men who meted out the beating were amateur actors because they were meant to act actual physical violence in the movie scene. Baba Ijesha said that he was forced in one of the viral videos by Princess to admit that he defiled the minor. In his words, Princess said, "You know I love you. Just tell me that 7 years ago you used your car key to disvirgin the girl, that she would allow me to go if I said so. I had to accept under pressure so that the men will not injure me the more." Later, Princess invited one police officer named Abigail before I was taken to Sabo police station. He told the court. Baba Ijesha further said he was forced to sign the statement. In his words, the statement in question profiled me because I have my profile information online and Princess know all my information as well. Immediately, Abigail asked me to sign and I did just that. She took me back to the cell and I stayed there till the following morning. I did not inform the policemen that we were acting because I was not myself. I also did not inform them at the 2 police stations that Princess and I were in a relationship. This was Baba Ijesha explaining and claiming to the court that this is the actual story of how it all transpired before he was alleged of rape. This story is contrary to everything that they've said and he has said with his lawyer from the beginning of this case. And also, contrary to what Princess said about their relationship, Princess stated that they were never in a relationship. Yes, Baba Ijesha asked her out, but she never agreed to go into any relationship with him. But Baba Ijesha claims that they were in a relationship. In Baba Ijesha's words, he said, "We were dating, my lord. She always slept in my room. We slept together. We both touched and kissed." Baba Ijesha explained how he met comedian Princess. According to him, he received a phone call from Princess while he was an on-air personality on Radio Lagos and LTV8. He added, "She said she was my number 1 fan and asked me to promote her on my program. That was how we started." Defendant added that in the course of the relationship, he met Princess's mother and she advised him to take care of her daughter and that though her daughter was stubborn, he could handle her. Narrating what transpired in 2014, the day he allegedly sexually molested Princess's foster daughter with a car key, he stated that Princess was not feeling too well and he decided to bring fruits over to Princess's house. According to him, he then took some fruits to her house. Immediately, he opened the door to her house and saw her half naked. He told her that the fruits were in the car. Few minutes after, the young girl, that is Princess's foster daughter, came to pick the fruit from the car. This was when Princess alleged that he used this car key to defile the young girl at age 7. He also went ahead to say that Princess is not my benefactor. She is the one who benefited from me. And he went ahead to say everything, the evidences he gave in court in his defense was not an afterthought and that it was something that actually happened. Well, according to Princess explained that they met on work basis, though Baba Ijesha asked her out, but she said no, and they kept it cool as friends. Well, we hope that this case comes to an end and we know the actual truth and the judgment that they all deserve. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.